We go. Oh, forgot to bring out the chat. That'd be stupid. Streaming without being able to see the chat, that's probably the dumbest thing you could do. Okay. Yes, chat is very, very important, Mel. Right.
There's an engraving. Khalida has her ears in the water, huh?
So that's probably what that is.
Seems like it's been a long time since a flag's been waving here. I like candlelight. It reminds me of my mother's grave. What kind of strange bubbles are those? Are there hot springs here or something?
No, it's probably Khalia's ear, like... And all my stuff got dumped.
Swimming back is way down on my list of choices. Somewhere between suicide and wait for the end of the world.
Well, he's no fun.
I'd better leave it here. It reminds me of my mother's grave.
He's meant to be a clown, but... he seems more a manic depressant than anything else.
I like candlelight. It reminds me of my mother's grave. I wonder if the rope bridge will remain stable if I take one of those. Nope. No chance. The rope is knotted tightly. I won't achieve anything without proper equipment.
He's also the one responsible for destroying the world. That's what this game's about.
This island seems to be inhabited. It seems very quiet from here. Almost idyllic.
So I probably had to take that bell and throw it where the bubbles are. More candles.
How am I supposed to ring that bell? The bell rope is missing. Locked.
Oh, come on. How is a random adventurer meant to come and steal everything out of a house if they lock the door? Oh, good, Malika.
User left your channel.
Hello.
What? Who? A clown? What are you doing here?
My name is Sadwick. I have to prevent the world from collapsing.
Yeah, very funny. But don't waste your time. You won't be able to boost my spirits anyway.
Who are you?
My name is... my name is Bondo.
What?
Bondo.
Come again?
Bondo. Bondo.
Waldo?
Bondo! My name is Bondo! Holy mackerel! I am Bondo!
Bando! How often did I tell you to keep it down?
Look what you've done now. We woke the boss. He's sure to punish me for that.
Why are you so unhappy? Does the impending end of the world bother you too? The thought that all could soon be over?
Oh no. That's something for others to ponder. I don't care if the end is coming. On this island, we're done for anyway. You see, there's nothing to do anymore.
Well, you could always go for a purge, similar to what they do in Rick and Morty. It's time for the purge.
looking for Kalita.
Who are you looking for? Kalita? You're a real clown, aren't you?
Why? What's strange about that? No, wait. Let me guess. Kalita is dead, or she never existed.
No, Kalita. But you'd better leave her alone.
Okay, that was weird. Hey, Grog, where the hell are you?
So where can I find Kalita?
I already told you. Leave her alone. It'd be best if you didn't make any noise, so you don't wake her up.
I'm not supposed to do what? Wake her up? So she's grumpy in the morning? So what? What's the big deal?
You said you wanted to get some StarCraft 2 done.
And complain about the coffee?
Right. Or she could change into her full height and lay destruction upon the village. Just believe me, you don't want to wake Kalita.
I'm beginning to wonder myself.
Oh, we're on Kalita's back.
I have to find Kalita. The world will collapse if I don't.
Yes.
Do whatever you want, but I'm not helping you. I don't want any trouble, and I don't want to be blamed when disaster strikes us.
Just a moment. I don't want that either.
So you better let her sleep.
What do you mean there's nothing to do anymore?
It's been quiet here since the boss closed the factory.
Factory?
Pearls used to be pressed here, but the production has been discontinued.
I see. Why is that?
Well, the boss met his goal, 10,000 pearls. And now, he's afraid of losing everything. What he fears most is that someone could wake Kalita. He's really paranoid. I can't make the slightest sound anymore. It used to be different. I was allowed to do the most thrilling jobs. I used to blow the foghorn in the House of the Howls. And come noon, I was allowed to ring the bell, which sounded all over the entire island. But the most thrilling job was the work in the factory. Hot air, thick smoke, and the noise of massive machinery drowning everything out. Whoomp! Kaboom! Ha 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 ha!
Bando, what's going on down there? Be quiet, will you? Or do you want Kalita to wake up?
Oh dear. You see what I mean? The good old days are over. Well.
I didn't know there was a Whispering World 2. Give me, because it didn't show off anywhere.
About those former jobs of yours.
The good old days. What do you want to know?
I don't even think I have that. Okay, let's go over looking. Silence, sounds of the sheep, lion song, silence, inner silence descends to the mind. Sounds of darkness, moment of silence. Are you sure it's called Silence the Whispering World? Because I don't see anything. that's got nothing to do with the Whispering World. It's just silence. I've gone through the entire thing, and it has nothing about it. War rages on during an air raid. 16-year-old Noah and his little sister Renee seek shelter in a bunker. Not only are they protected from the deadly bombardment, but they also at the crossroads of a world between life and death. Silence. When Noah's sisters get lost in silence, he is forced to venture into this idyllic yet threatening world to find her. Silence, however, bears soon scars of war. It hasn't even got the same art style. Okay, I'll have to... Hello, Goot. I think Grog is lying to me. Let's see. Well, it says that's here on the reviews. Oh, I'll get back to it. That's just... He said there's a sequel to it, which doesn't make sense.
What was that about the House of the Howls?
No, you're not lying, which is weird.
Those were the days.
It just doesn't make sense.
Every time big boats came to the island, I was allowed to sound the big horn. Toot, toot, toot! Bando watches over this lake. His call
He's not lying, though.
sounds as far as Corona. Toot, 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 toot!
Bando! How often do I have to tell you? Be quiet, will you?
It just didn't make sense.
Well,
The game he was showing...
Those days are over now.
Yeah, the game he was showing did not have the same art style, the same feel to it, but apparently it is a sequel, which...
What was that about the factory again?
Those were the days. I had the fastest shovel on this side of the autumn forest. What I liked best was to shovel coal in the heat of the furnace. Above me, the ear-deafening noise of the pearl press. Wham! Boom! Look here, Mother Nature! Your masterpiece is being surpassed by the power of muscles and machinery.
Bando, I'm warning you.
Nothing lasts forever.
What was that about the bell again?
Those were the days. I used to run to the entrance of the village every noon to sound the bell for lunch. The sound traveled all over the lake. Dong! 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 Listen here, inhabitants of the lake! Bando tells you that it's time for lunch! Put away your worldly chores! It's time to eat now! Dong! Dong! Dong!
Bando! One more disturbance and I'll go nuts!
Those days are long gone.
Couldn't you learn something different?
Something different? Sounds exciting. What do you propose?
You could become a drummer.
Drummer? I bet I'd be a great drummer. I could play the barrel drum in an orchestra. I'd be louder than anyone else. And the cello players would get to feel my drumstick. The audience would go crazy. Bando!
Bando?
I can hear them holler even now. Bando!
Bando! Be quiet already!
Yeah, you know what? I think I'd better skip that. I don't think Reuben would approve.
You could be a market crier.
Market crier? Wow, I always wanted to be a market crier as a child. I would run through the village with a full basket of pears and cry, "Apples! Apples!" I don't even know why. I mean, they were pears after all. But I didn't care. "Apples!" I'd cry. "Buy from Bando! From Bando, the daredevil market crier! Apples! Apples! Bando's exploding apples!"
Bando! I'm fed up with your noise!
Oh dear. I should stick to my limitations.
You could go into road construction.
That's not a bad idea. The streets here could use a makeover. And who could do the job better than I?
User joined your
Cobblestone
channel.
after cobblestone would have to be pounded into the soil.
Welcome back, Maliki.
Where? Listen here, oh world. This island will soon have a new road. And after the road is finished, there'll be a bridge to build. And after the bridge, a tunnel directly to Corona! And finally, a master of road construction will rule again! Hooray to Bando, the master of road construction! Hip hip hooray!
Bando! I'm about to lose my patience with you!
Oh, my fantasies just got the better of me.
You could be in the opera.
Well, why not? I've got the looks and the talent. Women would fall at my feet, and men would envy me. I'd break glass after glass with my voice. Whoa! Shatter! Sunglasses, water glasses. I'd even shatter the dome of the firmament itself. Whoa!
Bando! Do I always have to get mad first?
Philistine.
You could open a circus.
I don't know about that. I mean, look at your rags. I don't want to make a fool of myself in front of all the people.
You wouldn't have to be the clown.
That's right. I could be in the lion taming act. Roar! A lion tamer would have a hard time taming me. Roar!
Bando! more sound, and you'll be confined to your chamber. What on earth is going on down there?
Nothing, Reuben! Roar.
I'm running out of ideas.
Don't take it too hard. I had already given up hope.
Yes, that's the effect I often have on people. Is there another way to leave this island?
I'm afraid not, but relax. We have all we need here.
Except company, of course.
That's right. There aren't many people living on the island.
And the lust for life?
Is somewhat limited.
The freedom to go wherever you want?
Yeah. Okay. We might not have all we need, but we have everything else.
Who's the boss here?
That would be Reuben. He owns this island. You can find him in the house on the hilltop.
On the hilltop?
Yeah. Way up.
Phew.
Hey, little man. I thought you wanted to save the world. You'll have to get off your backside for that, you know.
Yes, all right. No sweet without sweat, right?
That's right. It will pay off in the end.
Payoff. It doesn't exactly look that way now. More like the opposite. Every step I take brings me nearer to the end. There's also the fear that my dream could come true. That the ground collapses and the world crumbles right
Deponia.
under my feet. At the hilltop, you said?
Yeah. Way up.
Great. Thanks. See you later.
Yeah. Later. But please keep in mind, be nice and quiet. Like me. Bondo!
Be quiet down there.
I find him a little bit more tolerable than Rufus.
The way things work out here, I suppose the key will eventually be useful. Sometimes my whole life seems like a locked door.
Well, he's more of a manic depressant. It's sort of, I'm doomed. I hate this. Why am I doing this? It does get a little bit irritating, but you can ignore that. Whereas in Rufus is, I am the best. I am the most wonderful person in the world. Everyone.
Hold it, my friend. The key stays where it is. Reuben has ordered me to watch it closely, and you can always rely on Bondo.
I just don't put up well with people who have that degree of self-awareness.
A rug with teeth, again, seems to be all the rage nowadays. I'm sure I could use one of those. After all, it seems to go downhill all the time. Can I borrow the ladder?
Of course. I'm not using it.
Tall enough not to?
Vertigo.
Ah. One day, this will shrivel and die too. I'd better leave it where it is. My flowers always wither. Ben says it's my charisma.
Well, he's going to use that ass for something.
It's broken right through the middle. Everything is breaking down. What? Phew. It's just a lever. For a moment, I thought it was an angry cave troll.
Interesting.
What was that? A bird? What on earth did it do in there? Empty. If there was anything in there, a little bird must have eaten it. Strange. I don't see a handle. Well, let's see. No, not a chance. I don't think it can be opened by hand.
Okay, I need to fix that gear of some sort. Well, if Grog's still around after I finish this chapter, I'm going to be doing some StarCraft 2 with him.
What? Where? Who dares to disturb my well-deserved sleep?
Hello.
What are you looking at? Come here. Who are you? What's your business here?
I
don't want to hear your life story, so make it snappy, okay? I want to sleep.
I don't know. It took me 2 hours to do the first one. I don't even know how many chapters there are.
I'm Chadwick. And you?
Ha! If you're selling anything, you're not very well prepared. Obviously, I am Reuben. I own this island.
But I'm not selling anything.
Now, that's a fortunate coincidence, because we don't need anything. So you may as well go back to where you came from.
Where can I find Khalida?
Why do you want to know? Listen well. Khalida is mine. Keep your hands off her. You hear?
Did I get that right? You're holding Khalida as a prisoner? Where? Up there?
What's up there is none of your business. And by the way, what do you want from Khalida?
She's supposed to help me to get the corona.
What's she supposed to do? You'd better forget it. Khalida mustn't be woken up. And God help you if I find out you tried anyway. I'll order Bando to feed you to the Yakis immediately.
What the hell's a Yakis?
User joined your channel.
Yo,
I have to find
Josh.
Khalida. The world will end if I don't.
I said forget it. If you want to get to Corona, you'll have to swim. And whatever you do, I'll stop you from disturbing Khalida's rest.
You look tired.
Sleeping is my favorite pastime. It's a privilege for people who have accomplished everything. Unfortunately, I have to sleep at this table because my bed is squeaking terribly. But why do I bother to tell you all this? The thing that now keeps me from having my well-deserved nap is not the squeaking bed, and it's not the Yakis, the machinery in the factory, or my rumbling manservant either. No. It's an annoying child in a clown's costume who bursts into my office without having been asked and keeps talking and talking. Good grief! My head is about to explode with all this blather.
How can you do nothing? The world is at stake.
Dear Lord. Please, not one of those do-gooders again. Why do you think the world is on the edge? It's because there's always somebody who wants to change things. If everything stays the way it is, then nothing happens. And if nothing is happening, then nothing bad happens.
For something bad is
It's a
happening.
simple calculation. You can do it on a single sheet of paper.
What kind of buildings are those out there? Some kind of factory?
You bet your bobbles. The Pearl Factory has been here for ages. Thousands and thousands of pearls have been pressed here under my supervision. To be more accurate, there are exactly 10,000, and not one less, not one more either. But the most important thing is, there's not one less. Each one is more perfect than the other.
If you're so into pearls, why isn't the factory still producing them?
Didn't you listen? I don't need any more pearls. I've got them all 10,000.
I met a monk at the shore.
Molokai? Just ignore the old crackpot. I believe he thinks he's enlightened or something. I say he's not. Sneaks around everywhere lighting candles. Ha! As if he'd try to show all the world what a dim light he is. Whatever. I let him live on the remote side of the island. He may as well. He's not disturbing anyone back there, and he keeps the Yakis away at least.
What the hell are
What are
Yakis?
Yakis?
Annoying little creatures. Those flying rodents have kept me from sleeping more than once. You'd probably get along with them very well. In fact, they look as foolish as you. Thank God they don't dare come to this side of the island most of the time. They dread the light, which unfortunately is more than can be said about you.
I have to get to Corona. How can I leave this island?
You can't. There's no connection to the mainland. We are completely self-sufficient.
So I'm stuck here?
In that case, I hope you're good at other things. Besides looking stupid, we can't use a clown here, you know. And I haven't exactly been laughing my head off either. But I'm sure we'll find a way for you to make yourself useful tomorrow.
I can't stay here. I have to prevent a disaster.
If you really want to prevent a disaster, you'll shut up right now and let me sleep! Get it?
Why don't you have more pearls made?
What kind of a question is that? Are you really that stupid? Nor is it part of the clown act? Why on earth would anybody need more than 10,000 pearls? More than 10,000 pearls. Listen to this screwball.
That's a cute pet you have there. What's its name? It doesn't happen to be, Kalita.
No. His name is Carrot.
Nice name. I bet Carrick and Spot would get along very well. Can you do any tricks? Spot can change into the most diverse forms.
Carrot can slay creatures in the most diverse ways.
Oh, so we'd better not let them play together.
In fact, Carrick is not here to play. He makes sure that no riffraff is roaming about while I'm asleep. I don't even like to think about someone messing with my pearls.
Can I look upstairs?
What do you want? Are you out of your mind? Keep your nose out of my private rooms, you clown. I am an accessible man. But if you mess with my personal belongings, I'll have you thrown off the highest cliff. And believe me, I mean it.
The remote side of the island?
Yes. We don't go there anymore. And the door has been out of order since the factory was stopped. You could try to find a way there. The more I think about it, the better the idea seems to be. You would get along perfectly on the other side of the island, with Molokai, with the Yakis, and all the other things that we don't want on this side.
See you later.
Exactly. Just let me sleep in peace.
Maybe I'm getting yelled at for Bondo, and then...
Hi again.
Oh, it's you again. What else can I do for you?
Why doesn't the door in the adjoining room open anymore?
It's a mechanical security door. It's a great gadget. It works with steam and cogwheels, you see.
Not entirely.
Yes, it's quite complicated and state-of-the-art. I would love to show you. But unfortunately, the cogwheels are broken, and the steam came from the factory when it was still running.
So the door cannot be opened at all.
No, at least for the time being.
It's a shame. It seems to be a great piece of engineering. Well, what kind of birds are these?
Oh, I like the Yakis.
Oh, that was
they
a
can
Yaki.
sing beautifully loud. I even tried to imitate their song on the foghorn. But Reuben forbade me. He likes the fact that they don't dare to come to the village. They disturb his sleep. Also, he's afraid their singing could wake Khalida. That's why he allows Mulachai to put up all those candles. The Yakis are afraid of the light, you know.
Aha. So it's the light of the candles.
Okay, so I might need to actually clear out
See you
those-
later.
Yeah, later. But please keep in mind, be nice and quiet. Like me. I, Bondo!
Be quiet down there!
So what have I got? I've got an axe, a hook, a ladder, and half of the cog.
No, I don't want to destroy it. It reminds me of my mother's grave.
Axe on rope.
No, no, no. The axe is much too heavy. Talented as I am, I'll make the whole bridge collapse.
Okay, try it on the stick then. I'm guessing Kalisa is either a rock giant or a turtle of some type.
Well, here we go. Great. The pole is broken and I have sore muscles. I wonder what I can come up with next. What a shame. I thought I'd found the answer to all my problems, but a wooden pole is of somewhat limited use. No, I only need the ladder to reach remote things. I think I could make something out of this, if I could only detach the rope somehow.
So I do need to detach the rope. Let's try the pole.
No, I can't detach the rope with that. What a shame, but I wouldn't... I can't complain about not having enough firewood. There's nothing to lean it against, I'm afraid.
Okay, that's not... No, I'm going to get one chapter done, and then I'm going to play it.
Hold it, my friend. Reuben, and you.
Okay, I need that key somehow.
I might be mistaken. I might be mistaken, but I'd better leave it. My flowers always wither.
Okay, we have... Ah, I didn't see that one. Flint?
The display is turned off. I can't make any sense of it. Except, perhaps, that any further inquiry is a waste of time. A wheel. What could it be for?
One way to find out.
Nothing. To make that work, the factory has to be running first, obviously. That should work. The flint is sharp enough. If I'm unlucky, the whole bridge will collapse. But what have I got to lose? Just a life of misery and disgrace.
Well, now I can go hook.
I have a hook and I have a rope. There has to be something I can accomplish. Ta-da! A rope attached to a hook. Who would have thought?
Now I need to go... Unless I don't even need the ladder for it. But
Oh dear. Would that work? I'm so bad at taking aim. Well, what have I got to lose? Whoa, that... Wow, Spot, did you see that?
But now I can...
Bando! Are you ringing the bell again? You pathetic idiot! Come to my office at once before you wake Kalina!
Now I can steal the key.
It matches.
Of course it matches. It's the only key on the island. Let's see.
Wow, a chair. We don't have any chairs in our trailers. A baton for the foghorn? Bando seems to take this business really seriously.
A little bit too seriously.
It seems to be some kind of melody. If only I could read music. Although I can make funny sounds with my armpits, I've never practiced my scales. I know you're supposed to blow into one end, and That's as far as my musical knowledge goes. Oh yeah, sitting down. Get a grip, Sadwick. First find Kalita, then you can relax. The horn seems to be clogged up.
Stick on it.
I know you're supposed to blow into one end, and that's as far as my musical knowledge goes.
Try shoving that in there.
I know you're supposed to blow into one end, and that's as far as my musical knowledge goes. I doubt that Spot has the lungs for blowing the foghorn.
Bando! Are you blowing the foghorn again? You pathetic idiot! Come to my office at once before you wake Kalita!
Great. The horn is unclogged. The horn isn't clogged anymore, but my lungs are too weak. Stupid asthmatic lungs.
Asper's got nothing to do with lungs. Ah, we got pantaloons.
But how? I can't reach it. My arms aren't long enough. No, I can't reach it with the pole. Impossible. What would I...
Okay.
Spot is not afraid of flames. He's hardly afraid of anything. I think he lacks the imagination.
Ah, I can... Need to set something on fire, obviously.
Nothing. To make that work, the factory has to be running first, obviously.
Okay, how do you get the factory working?
Hi again.
Oh, it's you again. Was it you who blew the foghorn? It got me into big trouble.
I'm sorry if I caused you any trouble.
Don't ever do that again, you hear?
I can't make any promises that I can't keep,
Very commendable.
isn't it? See you later.
Yeah, later. But please keep in mind, be nice and quiet. Like me. I, Bondo!
Be quiet down there!
What? Where? Who dares to disturb my well-deserved sleep?
Hi again.
Oh, it's you again? What else do you want?
Okay, so that's for the lattice wall.
See you later.
Exactly. Just let me sleep in peace.
Uh-oh.
What? Where? What's going on here? What are you sneaking about for? And why didn't the bell on the door ring?
But it did. You were just too fast asleep.
Oh, yeah? Well, it won't happen again. I have my eyes everywhere. Hey, where do you think you're going, fellow?
Oh, I thought I'd have a look around upstairs.
You'd better forget about that. Nobody's nosing around my private chambers. Understood?
Okay, so I need to stop that thing from barking. No door, so oh, we've got some sort of mouse hole.
The mouse hole is dark and empty, very much like my future.
you ringing the bell again? You pathetic idiot! Come to my office at once before you wake Kalina!
That wouldn't do any good. The mouse is gone. Yum, yum. What have we here? Yummy cheese. There, gotcha.
Why is it always socks that are cheesy? That's the only thing I can think of.
That's so crazy. I don't even know why I try. Do I really want to live in a world where actions like that are rewarded? I'd better not go in there now. Sounds like Bangdo is getting a good chewing out. I'd better not. Sounds like.
I wonder where that came from. Let's try.
Fits perfectly. I should savor this moment of triumph. Oh heck. There it went. Wow, I'm still alive. Yippee. Each more beautiful than the next. Breathtaking.
Why? Pel's not that good.
Oops, careful. There's a rather pointed nail sticking up from the floorboard. What's that peculiar squeaking? Hmm. I'll take just one. Nobody would be able to tell, considering the number. Wow, my own pearl, and it belongs just to me. It's the most valuable thing I ever owned. Uh-oh.
What's that? That can't be true. A pearl is missing. Somebody has messed with my pearls.
Bando! Bando! Start the factory at once! Are you deaf? Bando!
Okay, where is he?
Ah, nice of you to drop by. I have a big problem. Reuben wants me to get the factory running again.
But that sounds great.
Yeah, I'm all excited too. But I can't find my shovel anywhere. What am I supposed to do? Can you help me search?
Well, that makes sense.
I've got a shovel for you.
Really? That's great. Finally, I can start shoveling coal again. Beware, oh world! Bando is back, and he has a new shovel with which he is going to out-shovel all his opponents.
What's the ruckus? Ando? Oh, of course. The factory. That was high time. I will have my pearls restored in number again soon. I only hope that Khalida doesn't wake up from the noise. Keep calm, Reuben. As long as the Yakis stay on their side of the island, there's nothing to fear. Just don't get nervous.
The factory is running again. But there's no sign of Khalida yet. Noise alone doesn't seem to be enough.
Well, it's on, so it might be in here. But I still need a glue or something to stick it together. Okay.
I see. I can't climb down there without any means. I'll break every bone in my body. Mouse pearls? Yuckity yuck. No, no, no. That's not how the molding press is operated. If I made a guess, I'd say it's this big wheel on that side there. No, no, no. That's not how the molding press is operated. If I made a guess, I'd say it's this big wheel on that side there.
Unless I torch them together, but that doesn't make sense. But it worked before. I think it's just more an excuse to use the pet.
This seems to be part of the door's mechanism, but it's broken. This seems to be part of the door's mechanism, but it's broken. At least something is moving now, but there's something wrong with those cogwheels.
Not very...
Well, let's have a go at it then.
Okay, that one moves. Ah!
At least something is moving now, but there's something wrong. At least something is moving now, but there's something wrong with those cogwheels. At least something is, but there's some...
No. I think I'll put them on when they're moving.
Wow, I've made it.
Lots of candles. But that's a barrel.
That's a barrel. Nothing more.
What do we got?
Hello?
Ah, come on in, come on in.
Nice place you've got here.
Thank you. I like living alone.
Oh, I can certainly understand that.
Loneliness is a real blessing.
I totally agree. But you seem to repeat yourself. I'd like to talk to you about Kalita.
What do you want to know?
I plan to wake Kalita.
That would be very foolish.
That's all? It would be foolish? Is there a reason to go along with that, perhaps?
None that you would like.
None that you would like, he says. One more question. Would I like the reason less than getting no answer at all? It's just that I can hardly believe it.
You are full of questions, and as long as you refuse to accept the answers, it will stay that way forever.
But you don't really answer, you actually give a misdirection.
What did you mean the other time? I have found Kalita? I am part of her now?
I meant it the way I said it,
Arrogant and imprecise, then.
if that was your impression.
Oh.
Vague and cryptic, but it does make sense when you think about it, that she's either a stone giant or a turtle.
So where exactly can I find Kalita?
Kalida is always amongst us.
Really? Why doesn't she show up then? Is it really asking too much to get a clear answer for once?
Maybe you're not asking the right question.
Oh, how about when would you stop dancing around the issues? Enough of Kalita.
As you wish.
What do you think about Reuben?
He's a fool. He thinks he can maintain the status quo by staying completely inactive.
That seems like a good strategy.
It is erroneous thinking. Nothing is immobile. All things are in motion, and that's how it should be.
You wouldn't say that if you knew what I know. Nothing. What's with all the candles?
It is my attempt to maintain the equilibrium of the island. All things are intertwined. The candlelight keeps away the 5 Yakis that live on this island. It is said that if they meet with the other 5 in the dark, they'll begin migrating.
The other 5?
Yes, that's what's been told. Then they will cross the island
Night, Malakia.
together
Sleep well.
until they reach the pier, where they will sing their woeful
disconnected
song.
from your
Their
channel.
song would wake Kalida, they say, which would have terrible consequences. That's why I make sure the candles are not blown out by the wind.
So the candles prevent the Yakis from waking Kalita.
Essentially, yes.
Would you mind leaving the candles alone? No. Oh, come on. It's important. We could all die.
Only stagnation means death. Remember that. There's no balance without movement.
Aw, man. That's just balderdash. I'm talking about a real threat.
It is not balderdash. It is rather one of nature's laws. No balance without movement. It's like in this chess game here.
And how about I prove you wrong?
I told you that's impossible. So, what are you going to prove?
What are you playing?
It's a puzzle.
Oh, a puzzle. Maybe I can help you. I'm good at puzzles. What's the deal? Is it some kind of checkers?
The problem is more of a philosophical nature, and it's instructive. The puzzle teaches us that it's impossible to create quintessential balance. All things must remain in motion.
Oh yeah? We'll see about that.
You may as well try, but it's no use.
Okay, what do I have to do?
The queens can move horizontally, vertically, and diagonally, like in a game of chess. For completion, they must each be positioned in such a fashion that they cannot take each other out. But don't bother. Equilibrium without movement. Such a thing is impossible.
Well, let's have a try then.
Okay. Yes. Those two are... Then we'll go here.
Goes outside.
This is a bit more complex than I thought. So usually I want to start closer to the middle with these ones. Then work your way out. Okay. To there.
Hey, I think I've solved it. The queens can't take each other anymore.
Indeed. That is remarkable. I wouldn't have thought it possible.
You're not the first to underestimate me.
You have given me a new and rather more demanding puzzle to solve, young man. Can we imagine something like stagnation-induced balance after all? I will have to reconsider my work upon this island.
Does that mean you'll stop giving me mysterious speeches?
First of all, I will refrain from lighting any more candles. Who am I to determine better than the wind when a light has shone long enough?
No one. Sorry, that was just a slip of the tongue.
I think I should turn it back to normal. Well, I've already found one Yaki.
No trespassing, no admittance, step no further, prohibited area, keep out, Yaki territory.
There's 3 of them, so I need to find 2 more.
Pretty dark there, except for the shining eyes of voracious predators. I like the moon. It looks so sad. No wonder. It has to look down on this mess all the time. I'd better leave it here. It reminds me of my mother's grave. I'd better leave it here. It reminds.
Hey Blake, how you going? I didn't see you on Steam this morning, so I didn't say hello. You also went around yesterday, everything alright?
There's no need.
Okay, so how am I going to... Ah, I was going to ask you yesterday, but like I said, you went there, and so that way it was, okay. Okay, let's set these candles light again. Okay, that's not the way to do it.
I wouldn't know why. The signs are obviously only here as a deterrent. Okay, that's one more to go. Unless it was that squeaking sound up in his cavern. Pearl, chest, fells, jar, bed, nail.
Pots.
Can I have some of your pots?
I'm afraid not. I don't have many possessions. There's nothing here I couldn't do without.
Well, you don't need the candles anymore. You're not lighting them.
Can I borrow that candle?
Yes, be my guest. Everyone needs a light to guide him through the dark.
And it is quite dark now.
You could either use it as a friends list or a contacts list. That's pretty much what your choices are to use it as. I've got both friends and contacts on my Steam list. I know the difference because I can remember all of them all. Let's see if this is what it's for. Because I can't pull it up.
Yeah, that's a good place to put the candle.
Now we need a fiery spot.
And here we go, Spot. Oops.
But that's what the thing is. Life is just full of labels regardless of what the way you put it. Like, everyone in Twitch is a follower. Not really. That makes them more out like stalkers. Oh, you idiots, wake up!
I found all 5 of the Yuckies, but how do I get them to wake Kalita? What did Mordechai say? When they meet the other 5, just start migrating. Heavens, that's pretty complicated.
5 pearls, 1 spot.
The idea is tempting, but he's too thick now to jump over the hole. Come on, Spot, jump!
Well, Floke, if I didn't give a shit, I wouldn't have helped you when you needed help.
Spot!
You killed your caterpillar.
What did I do now?
Okay. Okay, now what? I don't. I like the idea of helping people, but there's only so much I can do. Yeah, but why would someone hack your account just to come in and do rape jokes in my channel? They were completely breaking Twitch's terms of service.
A Yucky? That's what was squeaking? There's no more than 9,999 pearls now, though I can hardly see the difference.
Where the hell's Spot? It's not a matter of how, it's why.
There's another room down there. I should be careful not to fall down. I could break my spine.
I need the ladder. How is not an issue. How is easy to come by. That's... You can put a keylogger, or you can just break into someone's account using a bypass. There are many different ways you can hack into an account. How is easy. Why is the thing that actually is the part that doesn't make sense.
Spot!
A friend of mine got his Twitch account hacked, and basically made things difficult between the two of us because there first came in and then started doing rape jokes into my Twitch channel.
Oh.
And since then it's been a bit awkward between the two of us because of the fact being that that's against Twitch's terms of service and something the bloke normally has not done before. It's just something that was beyond out of character. So, yeah, it was weird.
Well, if it's out of character, it's, you know. They probably just brute force the password.
Yeah, like I said, how is the easy part, but why is...
Look here, Spot. I found new playmates for you.
Who knows? I once had my Google account hacked.
Well, here we go then.
Like my email account. And I woke up one morning and I had like hundreds and hundreds of emails that I had sent in my inbox. And they were all like those stupid WoW Gold Hack account ones. You know, the basically someone had hacked my account and used it to spam people with WoW Gold shit.
Yeah, I've got a 3-stage authenticator for my main email. I have a second email account that needs to be contacted in addition to my phone and the password. So there's no way that you'll get past that.
Yeah, well, since that happened, I've set things up so that it's kind of impossible for them to properly hack the account. I have 3 email addresses, mind you, only 2 of them are linked together. The third one is just one I made for doing shit with. But they're all kind of, they've all got different passwords, and they're all like the backups for each other. So if something goes down, then those ones are going to get notified.
I have 2 primary email accounts. One is for the Twitch. That one I knew was going to get spammed. That's why I made that one. Then I've got my primary email account, which no one else has except for professional things. And then I've got a third one, which I just use for signing into any website. Bugger.
Where did the Yakis go? The candlelight seems to have driven them away. Good night, Mom. Good night, Mom.
Need to go get the Yuckies again. Ah, so he can actually go back to his original form. Weird.
Look here, Spot. I found new playmates for you. Here we go again.
But that's the thing, Josh already knows he's ugly.
Yeah, like, if there is someone uglier than me, then that's pretty fucking ugly.
See, like, you can't insult people like that. It's just... Yeah... Okay, sorry, but like, you've got an oblong face, Josh.
How does he know with the shape of my face?
You don't want to know.
Oh, okay.
He runs a puppy underring that actually runs all the spy satellites for dogs.
I don't have a dog.
But you live on an area where there's dogs around. Huh, that's interesting.
Not really. Not dogs
There's
that would
an
end up on our
engraving.
property, you
Kalita
know?
has her ears in the water, huh?
There's plenty of cats, though.
What would anyone do with 5 hands?
If you'd
I
said
don't know what
cats,
to do with
it would
2.
be more believable.
No, I like them where they are. Now sing, will you? Come on, wake Kalita. There aren't many occasions when I can say this, but good boy, Spot.
Okay, that's disturbing. Hmm. Ah.
Why won't they sing? They should sing according to the rules.
Where's the baton? There you are.
I'd rather use some. It seems to be some kind of melody. If only I could read music. Although I can make funny sounds with my armpit, I'd never practiced my scales.
Turtle or rock giant?
So it happened.
Neither.
Sadwick continued his journey on the back of a giant bird that once had been an island. Finally, he had found Khalida.
Okay, so I'm wrong.
What happened? Am I dead?
No, Sadwick. You are just sleeping.
I know. You're not real. This is all nothing but a bad dream.
I am more real than you think. We will meet very soon. Then you will fulfill your destiny.
We'll see about that.
You still believe you can prevent it? But all you will achieve is destruction. Each of your actions go nearer to the end.
That's not true. That's all your fault.
It will happen soon. The end is approaching. Wake up!
Ouch. Ah. Where am I? Is still my nightmare? That must be Corona. Look, Spot. Khalida has brought us almost right up to the castle. But how are we supposed to get there? There doesn't seem to be a path up there.
I like the skull forming. Oh well, that's the end of that chapter. Now for some StarCraft 2 with Grog still around. I'll be back in a second. Oh, good.